Hey everybody. So your collective message today is the Knight of Pentacles. And boy, do I have a message for you guys. So if you found this message, it's for those of you that are impatient. And of course it is, because it's Knight of Pentacles. And if you don't know already, Pentacles represents Earth. And I'm just reminding you here, because you probably hear it all the time if you catch half of these YouTube readings that you get. Pentacles is Earth. Earth is slow moving. You know, grass grows slow, trees grow slow, everything is slow, but it's beautiful when it's slow growing and it's solid and it's life-giving. There's a lot of beautiful things about Earth. The thing is when it comes to people who are Pentacles or Earth signs and things like that, if this is an Earth sign that you're asking about or you're thinking about a situation they're slow moving. They're gonna move like a snail. Like they're like I want to say slower than a turtle, because some turtles move fast. I'm just gonna say that. So, but let me just say, you know, you've got Knight of Pentacles, so here's it. It's kind of like one of those AI decks I got from Turkey. It doesn't really have a name, so I don't remember what the name of this deck is. It didn't have an official name. I could just call it AI deck, but there's so many like it. It was one of the first AI decks to come out, so it's not going to be perfect. Everybody's super tall and creepy in this. But there's something very beautiful and different about it, so that's why I like it. But one, let me just notice some things in here. One, here's your Knight. Your Knight of Pentacles is here. He's off in the distance, but he is on the move. He's walking. He doesn't have a horse, so he's slow. Why your Knight doesn't have a horse, I don't know. He chooses to walk. But I get the feeling like, you know, your Pentacle people, a lot of them are thinkers. And so, if there's one thing they do a lot, it's ruminate. You know, they think a lot about their strategy, what they want to do, what they want to say, how they want to do it, how they want to say it, when they're going to do it, when they're going to say it. You know, they have to know all the details. Who, what, when, where, why, and how, all the time. You know, and this is most, not everybody. There are some unusual, you know, unusual earth signs out there, I'm sure. But there's a lot of others that mix in, because we all have a little bit of every other chart, you know. I have some Virgo in my chart, you know. I have a Taurus moon. So there's some mixture in there too with the emotions and different things. I'm still learning astrology, so go easy on me. But it's going to take a long time to get all of the aspects, because there's different ways of learning it. Just like the chakra systems. There's like 3 different ways to learn that. There's different systems for astrology. I didn't even know how big this was. And so one thing at a time. Let's not overwhelm me. But that being said, he's slow. He's in the distance, but he is moving. And your Knight of Pentacles, your person is coming towards you. They're just taking their time. They're ruminating. They're thinking about things. And they want to be well prepared, because by the time they show up, they want to know exactly what they're going to do. They want to be prepared. They don't like to be caught off guard. They don't like the unexpected. They don't like the surprise, because then they don't always know what to do and they want to run away. We don't want them to run away. You don't want that chaser-runner dynamic that you've got going on. But also I want to see this picture. There's an image within it, and I can't see really closely. There looks like people. I don't think the image in here is as important as the image around it. This looks like a moon to me. I'm seeing a moon first and foremost, and it's a full moon, and this to me represents intuition in its fullness. So this is somebody believing in what they see. If you fully trust in your intuition, then you already feel it. You already know it in your soul. You already have that feeling like, I know they're coming. Trust in that. Always trust your intuition. It knows things. This is how you get better with your abilities, is because you trust yourself. Even if it seems wild and crazy, or, you know, what is that word that often hits me in the face? It starts with a P. I think it starts with a P. But it's kind of like a paradox. That's it. It's paradoxical. Hope I said that right. Something that you think would never ever happen, and yet your intuition is saying this is going to happen, but you're like, okay, there's no way in hell it's going to happen, because in the 3D, everything opposite that could possibly happen is happening. But your intuition is saying everything that's opposite of the 3D that you wish and dream, your wish fulfilled is going to happen. So that's a paradox. It's like something that's not likely to be truth is actually the truth. So keep that in mind, that this person might actually, they like you, they might actually have feelings towards you, they care about you. They may not be saying it. They may just be a complete poker face. They're holding it in. They don't want to tell you. They might be working through their own issues right now. That's a big possibility. And they might not be too. They might not be doing the work. There are some people who are afraid to do the work, or, you know, they don't like to face the pain. It's just a pain. And sometimes they're stuck in a loop. They're going through the same patterns and cycles, and it's the same old shit. And some people do the work and some people don't, and it's hard. And there's nothing you can do. They have to do it on their own. The only thing that can be done is they have to come across the people who are a catalyst for them, who can trigger them into doing the work. And sometimes that makes you the bad guy, because, you know, I've been a catalyst before, but that person was a catalyst for me. And it didn't feel good, but at the same time, I've done a lot of growing in the past 3 years. And now I have so much gratitude for that person, because I realize what they were to me. I realize that they're very important in my life. They changed my life for the better, but they were also a catalyst for some personal soul growth here too. So I have nothing but gratitude for them. And I know that they have a bigger role in my life, whether they know it or not. I have opened up so much that now I believe in my intuition, and it tells me they have a bigger role in my life later on. And it's still telling me that. Even when it comes down to, this is never going to happen, never say never, because every time I say that, it happens. I'm never going to be involved with this person, or for this reason or that reason, or I say I'm never going to learn tarot, or I'm talking to you about tarot here. I'm reading cards for you. I said I was never going to learn it. But I did. Never say never. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. But the Knight of Pentacles, you know what comes before this? The Page. And I want to say the Page is a messenger. The Page of Pentacles came, and I think they brought you a message. I think someone reached out to you that hadn't talked to you in a while. Maybe you were in a no contact separation kind of thing, so you don't hear from them. But I think they reached out, and that let you know that they wanted contact. And I think you know that they're coming back around to you. Even if you don't currently have contact, even if they're kind of flighty about it. So let that be the sign that you see. That maybe they reached out and now they're withdrawn because they're like, oh no, I shouldn't have reached out. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of insecurity going on there that's not shown because the ego is hiding it. They don't want anyone to know, but you see right through it. You know. And what comes after the Knight is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen is in her seat. She's at home going, I know how this shit works. I know how it's going to turn out. And I am confident in that. That's you at home. You guys have to keep that Queen of Pentacles energy and just go, I know that this is going to come to fruition, but I have to be patient and I have to allow it. So focus on being your badass Queen energy. You know, focus on keeping that Queen energy alive and well and doing whatever you do and have fun with life. And that person is going to be knocking on your door or sending you an email or a text message or calling up that phone in any time. You never know when. Probably when you least expect it. But when they do, free will. At least hear them out, talk to them. So either find closure or find a way to invite them into your life, but set your boundaries. And most of all, be happy. Congrats.